lots of stuff happened, as per usual. But I got a few key things that I want to talk about, and then I have 5 questions that I want you to answer. First thing we're talking about. None of this is in chronological order of what happened, how it happened in the episode. It's just what I want to talk about in the way that I want to talk about it. We finally got to see Deadshot's. That's great. We finally got to learn a little bit about Deadshot's backstory, at least for the Arrow universe. He was a military man that got real messed up psychologically in the war. Nothing real tragic happened to him, or something that made him be this way out of spite, or pushed him to be that way. He just kind of snapped and became that way. He doesn't see his family because of his choices, not because something happened to him. So that was cool. Ray Palmer finds out that Oliver Queen is the Arrow. We saw that coming in the trailer, but we didn't really know how he was going to find out. But I guess it was cool they had to show how awesome his suit was. X-ray eye things and facial recognition. So yeah, that was cool. Then once he found out, he's like, you know what, I know who he is now, I'm going after him. Then, yeah. Then he goes after him, and the Atom and the Arrow fight. I found that fight to be very unsatisfying. It was cool, don't get me wrong, it was cool, I liked it. I just thought it was going to be way more epic. But I guess it being on the CW and their budget being what it is, and almost every time Palmer did something in his suit, it was CG. Every time he even moved. So I guess, yeah, with their budgets, they couldn't really make it that epic. Yeah, so that was cool. They fought, and Ray conceded. Oliver gave him some little words of wisdom, words of advice. Trust Felicity. What else happened? Oh yeah, Arrows. The Arrows fought the Arrow. We thought there was just one doing it. Turns out there's as many Arrows as there are League of Assassins. So pretty much anyone in the League of Assassins can be the Arrow if it means furthering their cause. But yeah, if Oliver couldn't, I don't get this. If Oliver couldn't take out people from the League of Assassins, how is he going to take out, if he couldn't take out just one of them when he needed to before in previous episodes, how is he going to take out 3 of them? Just because they're dressed like him? Is that the key? Maybe he should change his outfit and to look something like the League of Assassins, and then he can't ever be beaten again. Because apparently, if you put on the Arrow suit, it's really easy for you and 2 of your buddies also wearing the Arrow suit to get taken out. Yeah, then it's revealed that they're all led by Maceo instead of just out there on their own. Maceo is the Team Arrow's leader. You got Team Arrows against Team Arrow. Then at the end, fake Arrow, who just happened to be Maceo this time, shot and I'm assuming killed the mayor with an arrow, and that's gonna make everybody think that the Arrow did it. I'm pretty sure that's gonna push Captain Lance, give him that push he needs to go straight for him. I'm just not sure how he's gonna find out. I think in the trailer it showed that Ra's al Ghul tells Lance that Oliver is the Arrow. Then we see when they're over. Crap, I'm totally blanking on what that country was called. When they're over there trying to save the senator, who turned out to be the villain of the episode. Deadshot sacrificed himself so everyone else could live. That sucks, because I liked Deadshot. He was cool. I liked that version of Deadshot. It was way better than any other portrayal on TV of Deadshot. Like the one on Smallville. I hated that guy. He was just horrible. He was a freaking cowboy. What else I want to talk about? Oh yeah. Cupid is freaking nuts, and she's so hot. That's all I want to say about that. She's my kind of crazy. She's so hot. Ugh. And Diggle told his wife that he's quitting Team Arrow. That sucks. I like Diggle too. He was kind of the humor of it. If there was a comic relief for Team Arrow, it was Dig. So that's gonna suck when he goes. And at the very end, when it cut off, did Maceo actually shoot Felicity? Or is it going to come back and just be, just some ex machina going to happen to make it where she didn't get shot with an arrow? So those are some of the key points of the episode. My questions for you are, did you also find the Adam and Arrow fight as unsatisfying and unclimactic as I did? Do you think in the next episode, Captain Lance is gonna catch Oliver? Is that gonna be the episode where he catches him, or is that gonna be more towards the very end of the season? Did Deadshot actually die, or is that just since we didn't see him die, we just saw the building blow up? Did he actually die? And if so, is that the death everyone was talking about? Really sad seeing someone leave the show. Will Diggle actually quit Team Arrow? And if he does that mean he's leaving the show? Is that who they're talking about leaving the show? Or did Maceo actually shoot Felicity and they're going to kill her off and she leaves the show? Because everyone apparently was so sad and devastated that this person was leaving the show. Could it be Felicity, since she's a big part of the show? And is that what's going to make Ray Palmer leave Starling City because he just can't face being in that city anymore without her? And if so, how is that going to affect Oliver? Those are my questions. I'd really love answers, or at least opinions. We're getting closer to the season finale. I think tonight was episode 17, I believe it was. I could be wrong. I think last week was 16. Yeah, okay, last week was 16, this week was 17. If I'm wrong, I apologize, whatever. So yeah, subscribe. Answer some questions. Leave feedback, comments, share. Do all that awesome stuff. I want to see some activity on my page, on my channel. I want to see some activity.